So I'm chatting to Kevin Vermaak, of course, the founder of the Absa Cape Epic, one of the most anticipated stage mountain bike events on the yearly calendar. After a rather disappointing cycle tour, sadly, this weekend cancelled on Sunday due to incredible winds and a number of factors there. Of course, all eyes in, I think, the entire sporting world, not just in cycling, turn to the Epic. Kevin, first of all, congratulations on how far you have come with this amazing event. If I look at the incredible people that I've been able to interview as a result of this, Alain Prost, the late Barry Stunder, one of the greatest sportsmen I think the country has ever produced, there is something about this event that makes it stand out on the bucket list of the best sportsmen in the world. Rugby players, soccer players, Tour de France riders. What is it about this event that you guys have created that makes it so special, do you think?
You know, I think it's the camaraderie of fellow sportsmen taking on a very tough challenge, taking on the elements, whatever Mother Nature throws at them, and overcoming.
Yeah.
And I think, competitive sportsmen just loves that feeling. And even if they're retired from their own professional sporting lives, they can get that feeling again when they ride the Epic.
Have any of them come to you and said that's the toughest thing they've ever done in their sporting careers?
Well, it's different. Gary Kirsten.
He says with a wry smile, yeah.
I think of Gary Kirsten, who, has obviously, faced a media grilling in India and been huge pressure, representing South Africa. I think for him, he just said, it's one thing to be at the crease for 8 hours, but to actually ride your mountain bike where you're sitting on your bum and having to push for 8 hours. There's no let up, there's no tea break. And he said it was comparable in terms of toughness.
It's just your band of brothers and that camaraderie. It's amazing to watch that build throughout the event and how spectators and people in the areas get involved. Was there one moment, a light bulb moment, when you came up with this concept? How did it all come about way back when?
Well, I had the idea when I did a shorter 3-day race in Costa Rica, and I just thought, wow, we've got all the perfect ingredients in South Africa. We've got skilled organisers, we've got excellent services, and of course we've got the weather, we've got the terrain. And there are other factors, like we're in the same time zone as Europe, where most of the top mountain bikers are. And just one thing led to another, and every year we've managed to grow it. We always think of new things, and even now, after 14 years, we're thinking of ways to grow the event until next year.
Well, it's still attracting the big guns. I know Christoph Sauss is returning from retirement, another one of the greats that I've been able to interview. What stands out for the 2017 edition of the race?
I think, look, mountain biking is not a sport that's as big as the mainstream sports around the world. So for us, it's a question of trying to grow the actual sport and grow the category so that the Absa Cape Epic can get bigger. And one way to do that is to get sportsmen, very well-known sportsmen from other sports, to come and do the race. And I think this year we've really ticked those boxes. We've got Joaquim Rodriguez, who came 7th in the Tour de France last year, is coming out from Spain with a all-time legend, Jose Amido, is a former world champion and Olympic medalist.
Wow.
We've got half of all the gold mountain biking medalists, Olympic medalists that exist today. I mean, exactly half of them, since mountain biking was introduced to the Olympics, they're all coming to ride the race. So, for sure, we've once again attracted top riders to the race.
Oh, and of course, some of the most beautiful scenery, not that you can tell, and I'm sure not that they are noticing at all as they go through that incredible odyssey. But all the best of luck with this year's event. I know it's going to round off in Val de Visa. We want the spectators to get out there as well. But plenty of information to be found online. We'll put all of those details on our Facebook page. Lead them straight to you. But Kevin, congratulations on a decade and a half of unbelievable sporting achievements. We really are proud of you and the event, Anya. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, good luck to all of the competitors taking part in the Absa Cape Epic this weekend. It's going to be a tough challenge, but we'd love to hear from you. How are you preparing for this odyssey? Well, still plenty coming your way on your Feel Good Breakfast show.